Okay, so on this tutorial we're going to talk about how to actually set up a WordPress website. Now please don't get this confused with a website that is on their blog forum. This is not their blog forum. You would actually set this up through your hosting account. I mean, in most cases, this is a different website. This is a click to call. It goes to mobile. You can call the phone number. Basically, it's very simple, cut and dry. It's supposed to be basically MCA is a kind of AAA type of service, giving people assurance on the road. And I am actually a member, in which case when you become a member, you are allowed to resell their products. So if I resell their products, I get a little bit of a commission. Being a freelancer and always waiting for the door to open somewhere, I seized that opportunity. It's only 20 bucks a month for me, so I mean, 20 bucks 1 month could be like 400 that I make. I can't really complain. But anyway, back to the task at hand. Appearance. Okay, so I'm going to go through each one of these modules rather quickly, but you could always watch the video again. All right. Basically, okay, you have posts. So this is like basically where you would blog. All right. You can add a new post. You could take a look at all the posts that are in there. Here I have this post and this post, and as you can see, I have keywords in all of them. And you could also look at categories, and you can make new categories anytime you want. Other than that, this is the media library, and the media library typically holds media. And just keep in mind that I have been staring at this computer screen for a really long time in order to get this, so you may have trouble. If you do, feel free to message me, or I'll get a notification that you messaged the YouTube video. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. Just recommend your friends to me and subscribe. That's all. Anyway, this is where you control your themes. Your themes is like what you saw on the front screen, except this is the back end screen. So here you can go to customize, and this will take you to a screen. Typically, this is where you can control your navigation panel. You would have to go in and set that up, but then you save it, and then you could tell it what navigation panel you want to use. So, that's that. And then you could choose whether or not you want a static front page, in which case, in some cases, I have websites that are set up like blogs. Like this is a blog format, and I did this on purpose primarily because of the simple fact that I really am into affiliate marketing. So download Google Chrome, go ahead and do it. But this one is more kind of like a landing page or a capture page, but I went a little bit more elaborate, and I will be creating a capture page for this. But for right now, I figure I might as well have a description here. Here's a nice little check and blase blase. So it's pretty cut and dry. Okay, but anyway, so this is where you would control this and the blog page. So I made a separate page for the blog, and then from there, as I made a separate page for the blog, I connected the post page to the blog. So as you could see, when I go over to the blog page, here are my posts. So it's all set up like that. And unfortunately, I'm a little bit lazy. I don't feel like going in and fixing the code, so that way this thing is on point over here, but I could fix that anytime if I choose to. Widgets, right sidebar. This is exactly what I'm pointing to over here. This is your control for your widgets on your sidebar. It's rather cut and dry. You can control the rest of your widgets, homepage, slideshow, blah 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 blah. Alright, so that's where you go for that. Now, as far as themes go, okay, this put me into the theme section already. So right now I have paper cuts. That's my theme that I'm using. But let's just say you want to use another one. Fortunately enough, when you do this, you can actually, this is already saved. So as soon as if I click on this and I just want to see what this looks like, I can come back here at any time, and it will give me where I can say activate, and it will activate it, and it will go right back to the way it was. Typically it's just minor fixing up, but even if you want to, let's just say you want to go for, well, instead of doing that, because I have people visiting the site right now and I don't want to do that to them, but let's just say look at how messy this thing is. Anyway, so let's just say you want to preview what it would look like on another platform, okay? So I'm going to come here and I'm going to go to the this one. Will select my colors, the background, navigation. See, it's not set, so we'll set that, and we'll see what that looks like. It should convert in a minute. There we go. So savings, benefits, home, and really the only thing see all these images, they're messed up. So let me go back. We'll just go to one of the ones that actually come with. Usually when you upload these, you'll get the 2010 accounts. So like, you know, for an example, we'll go to no image set, background image, no image set. We'll set the navigation. Should make it come out a little bit cleaner at least. So, you know, and this pretty much has everything that was on the page before, but it is in a different format, and that's the way this whole thing works. So I may have been a little confusing there. You know, what I strongly suggest that you stay away from is this right here, unless you're familiar. I have to go in here all the time and, you know, fix up the robots.txt. But the reason I like WordPress so much is because, well, number one, Matt Cutts over at Google says that it's probably the best thing out right now for SEO. As you can see, you know, I have the all-in-one schema.org rich snippets plugin, all-in-one SEO pack. Yes, that's right. I'm not using the Yoast. I don't really believe in the Yoast, and this one you can kind of personalize and also code. I also have the Dragon Design sitemap generator, and all of which, in fact, I can go ahead and put the sitemap generator in the SEO pack, but I shut that feature off, so then that way they all run cohesively with one another, as opposed to just trying to make one plugin do all the work. Mainly that's well, I mean, this may not make sense to somebody that is experienced in this thing like me, but basically it slows your website down. The more plugins you have, it slows your website down. But also, if you're making a plugin work extra hard, it can slow your website down. And asking a plugin to do the sitemap and also the SEO, as well as the rich snippets. The rich snippets are actually, I applaud the man that came up with this, because it works relatively simply, and I'm going to show you that in the last minute. So we're going to go to posts, and you know what, I'm going to save this for another tutorial, but I hope you got like just a little overview as far as the WordPress goes, and I will shout back at you. Bye bye now.